Hi students, today we can study question number 5, exercise 13.2. Then what is question? A vessel is in the form of a inverted cone. We can draw that figure first. A vessel, the form of inverted cone. Its height is 8 centimeter. Height is 8 centimeter. And the radius of its top, which is open, this part is open, is 5 centimeter. Radius given, that is 5 centimeter. Radius is 5 centimeter. It is filled with water up to rim. Okay, full of water. Up to rim. When lead shot, each of which is a sphere of radius 0.5 centimeter are dropped into the vessel. We are going to drop some spherical shape lead. Okay. Then many we are going to put in here. Same size. Okay. Are dropped into the vessel. The 1/4 of the water flows out. And then if here put one lead means little bit water will go, isn't it? Again one more if you are putting means again little bit water will go, isn't it? That means the volume of this lead and how much water going out, that will be equal, isn't it? Then 1/4 of the water flows out. Find the number of lead shot dropped in the vessel. Solution. First, what are things given? That things we can write. Given. First, height of conical vessel. We can take h equal to 8 centimeter. Then, a radius of conical vessel next. A radius of conical vessel. We can take R1 equal to 5 centimeter. Why I took R1 means again one more radius is there, radius of lead, isn't it? Then two different radii are there. That's why I took R1 equal to 5 centimeter. The next, a radius of lead shot, that is R2 equal to radius of lead shot already given 0.5. This 0.5 we can write 1 divided by 2. 1 by 2 is, if you divide 1 divided by 2 you will get 0.5. Then our question, find the number of lead shot. We can take let n be the number of lead shot drop in the vessel. Directly we can write from question, let n be the number of lead shot drop in the vessel. Maybe n 10 or 20, anything. Then, as per question, before I told how much water goes out, that volume and volume of lead shot will be equal, isn't it? That condition we can write. Volume of water spilled going out spilled equal to volume of lead shots. Not only one lead, many. Okay. And then we can write how much water goes out. That is 1/4 of volume of conical vessel. 1/4 of 1/4 into volume of cone. Then how many lead shot we are going to put? N, isn't it? N into volume of a sphere. Write in bracket. Sphere means in here lead. One by 4 into volume of cone is 1/3 pi r square h. When you take r, r1, okay, that is radius of cone, r1 square h. Then n into volume of sphere, that is 4/3 pi r cube. Then what is radius of sphere? Radius of sphere I took r2, isn't it? Then we have to give r2. Keep in mind all the numbers. One by 4 into 1/3 pi r1, that is radius of conical vessel, that is 5. Already we are at 5 square into height is 8. N into 4/3 into pi into r2. R2 means radius of lead shot, that is 1/2 whole cube. 0.5, isn't it? 0.5 we can write 1/2. Then in both sides same time we can cancel, in here pi and pi, then 1/3, in here 3 is there. Anything? Nothing is there, isn't it? We can write 1/4, then 5 into 5 into 8, right side, n into 4 into 1/2 into 1/2 into 1/2. Equal less. Then into multiple, we can cancel. Then this n keep in here because we want to find out number of lead shot, that is n. Then remaining numbers bring to left side. This 4 become 1/4, isn't it? Then 1/2, 1/2, 1/2. That becomes 2/1, 2/1, 2/1 equal to n. 4 becomes 1/4. Then 1/2 becomes just reverse, reciprocal. That is 2/1, 2/1, 2/1 equal to n. Then you can cancel from here this 4 and 2, 2. Possible, isn't it? Then this 2 times. Then nothing. We can multiple 5 into 5, 25. 25 into 2, 50. 50 into 2, 100. 100 equal to therefore number of lead shot n equal to 100. Unit is lead shot. They are going to put 100 lead shot. That time 1/4 of water will goes out. Now we can see question number 6. A solid iron pole consists of height of 220 centimeter and base diameter is 24 centimeter. We can draw that figure. One solid iron pole cylindrical shape. Then in here height is 220. Then diameter is 24 centimeter. Total diameter is 24 centimeter. Then which is surmounted by another cylinder of height 60 centimeter. Again one more cylinder top side of that large pole. It's like a small one. Then height is 60 centimeter. Height of that small cylinder is 60 centimeter, and radius is 8 centimeter. Here radius 8 centimeter. Find the mass of the pole given that 1 centimeter cube of iron has approximately 8 gram mass. Use pi equal to 3.14. In this question, pi already given, that's why 22 by 7 don't use, you have to use 3.14. And then what we will find out? We have to find the mass of the pole. Mass means first we have to find out volume. Volume and mass directly related. That's why first find out volume of this figure. Yeah, right. Given height of large pole, otherwise large cylinder, anything you can use. Large cylinder, just use cylinder. That is capital H equal to height of large cylinder is 220 centimeter. And then radius of large cylinder, capital R we can take. Then what is radius? In here they are given diameter. Diameter is 24, isn't it? Then how can find out radius? Half of the diameter, that is radius. We can write 24 divided by 2 equal to 12 centimeter. That is a radius of large cylinder. Then next, height of small cylinder, small letter h, height already given 60 centimeter. Then next, radius of small cylinder, small letter r equal to radius given, that is 8 centimeter. In second figure they are given directly radius only, not diameter, keep in mind. Then we can write volume of pole means total figure, equal to volume of large cylinder plus volume of small cylinder. If you add volume of large cylinder plus volume of small cylinder, you will get total volume, isn't it? Then volume of large cylinder. Volume of cylinder is the formula pi r square h. Use all capital letter. That means capital letter R and capital letter H. Because radius of large cylinder we took capital letter R. Height of large cylinder we took capital letter H. Plus volume of small cylinder. Same formula, but you have to use small letter. Because radius and height we took the small letter h and small letter r. Then in here anything common, we can see pi common, isn't it? Pi take outside. Then remaining r square h. Then give all the values. Pi means 3.14, don't use 22 by 7 because already given in question. Then h, r square is 12 square into capital letter H is 220. Then small letter r is 8 square into small letter h is 60. .14 into 12 square, 12 into 12, 144, multiple, we'll get 144, then into 220 plus 8 square means 8 into 8, 64 into 60. 3.14 multiple 144 into 220. 0 into 4, 0, 0 into 4, 0, 0 into 1, 0. Then using by 2, 2 into 4, 8, 2 into 4, 8, 2 into 1, 2. Again 2 into 4, 8, 2 into 4, 8, then 2 into 1, 2. 0, 8, 16, remainder 1, then 11, remainder 1, 3. 3, 1, 6, 8, 0. Plus 64 into 60. 64 into 60, 0, 0. 6 into 4, 24. Remainder 2. Then 6 into 6, 36, 38. 0, 4, 8, 3. 3, 8, 4, 0. Then 3.14 into, if you add 31680 plus 3840, what you will get? You can see 31680 plus 3840, 0, 12, 6 plus 8, 14 plus 1, 15, remainder 1, 5, 3. 3, 5, 5, 2, 0. Multiple 3.14 into 35520. 35520, 314. 0, 8, 20, remainder 2, 20 plus 2, 22, again remainder 2, 12 plus 2, 14. Then using by 1, 0, 2, 5, 5, 3. Using by 3, 0, 6, 15, remainder 1, 15 plus 1, 16, again remainder 1, then 9, 10. 0, 8, 2, 2 plus 5, 7, plus 3, 6, 13, remainder 1, 10, 15, again remainder 1, then 1 plus 1, 2, 5, 11, remainder 1, 1, 1. You will get 1, 1, 5, 3, 2, 8, 0. Then after point, 2 numbers. Again 3, 1, 1, 1, 1, 5, 3, 2.80. Given mass of 1 centimeter cube iron, that is 8 grams. Then the unit is centimeter cube. Then again write total mass, otherwise mass of 111532.80 centimeter cube iron equal to 111532.80 into this 8. Then multiple 111532.80 into 8. 0, 8 into 8, 64, 6. Then 8 into 2, 16, plus 2, 22. Remainder 2, 24, 26, remainder again 2, 8 into 5, 40, plus 2, 42, 4, 8, plus 4, 12, remainder 1, 8 into 1, 8 plus 1, 9, then 8 into 1, 8, 8, 9, 2, 2, 6, 2, 4, 0, after point 2 numbers. Then this number we are going to change in kilogram. You know 1 kilogram is 1000 gram. That time this gram how can change to kilogram? Is divide by 1000. that will be in gram. Then 89226 Then in here 3 zeros are there. This point will change to 3 place left. That means in here 1, 2, 3. We will get 892.2624 kilogram. Then you can write, therefore mass of iron ore equal to 892.2624 kilogram. Now we can see question number 7. A solid consisting of a right circular cone of height 120 centimeter and radius 60 centimeter standing on a hemisphere of radius 60 centimeter is placed upright in a right circular cylinder. Okay, we can draw that figure. First, draw one hemisphere, then upside one cone. Then in here a solid consists of right circular cone of height 120 centimeter. Height of this cone is 120 and radius is 60. Radius is 60. Standing on a hemisphere, radius 60. The radius of hemisphere also equal 60. Then is placed upright in a right circular cylinder full of water such that it touches the bottom. That one cylinder, this like so one cylinder, then full of water. Such that it touches the bottom. Find the volume of water left in the cylinder if the radius of the cylinder is 60 centimeter. Radius of cylinder also 60 centimeter. Radius of the cylinder 60 centimeter and its height is 180. Height of cylinder is 180 centimeter. This is like one cylinder full of water. Then we are putting one solid inside the cylinder. Anyway, if you are put one solid, water will go outside, isn't it? How much water will go outside? That means volume of this solid and water goes out, that will be equal, isn't it? Then what is our question? We have to find the volume of water left in the cylinder. How much water remaining in here? First we will find out volume of cylinder. Then after, from there we will subtract volume of the solid. Then remaining will be water, isn't it? Then first find out volume of cylinder. Then after minus volume of this shape, this solid. Then you will get volume of remaining water. Water means in here remaining part. Here water is there. Then we can write what are things given in here. Given radius of conical shape are equal to in here look, this radius of this conical shape and radius of hemisphere and radius of cylinder, everything equal only, 60, 60, 60, isn't it? Then we can write commonly radius of conical shape equal to radius of cylinder again equal to radius of the hemisphere are equal to 60 centimeter. Common radius only, all 60. Then height of conical shape H equal to, what is height of conical shape? That is 120. From figure we can write 120 centimeter. Then height of cylinder, you can take capital H equal to 180. Total height we are written in here, that is 180. Volume of remaining water equal to, listen carefully, first we will find out volume of this cylinder. We can write volume of cylinder. From that volume we will subtract what? Volume of this solid, isn't it? We can write minus volume of solid equal to volume of cylinder minus, then volume of solid, how to find out? That is volume of this cone plus volume of hemisphere. If you add volume of cone and hemisphere, you will get total volume of this solid. We can write volume of cone plus volume of hemisphere the volume of cylinder, that is pi r square capital H, because height of cylinder we took capital H, minus volume of cone is 1 by 3 pi r square small letter h. Height of cone is small letter h. Then volume of hemisphere, that is 2 by 3 pi r cube. Then pi r square means 60 square into h. Capital letter H is 180 minus 1 by 3 pi small letter r is 60 square into h. Small letter h is 120. 2 by 3 pi 60 cube equal to, from here can you take anything common outside? Pi, pi, pi. Then anything? 60 square, 60 square. In here also 60 square, isn't it? That means pi 60 square take outside. Pi into 60 square. Then remaining 180 minus, this minus give inside, minus 1 by 3 into 120. Then minus into plus, that will be minus. Keep in mind, this minus, using by this minus, you have to multiple in here also. Minus into plus, that will be minus. Then 2 by 3. This pi I already took outside. Then 60 cube is there, isn't it? From 60 cube I took 60 square, isn't it? Then what is remaining? Remaining 160 into 60. Then 3 and 120 cancel, you will get 440. Then 3 and 60 cancel, 20. Equal to pi value we can give, that is 22 by 7. They are not given any value in question, that's why 22 by 7. Then 60 square, 60 square, 60 into 60, 6 into 6, 36. Then 60 into 60 means 3600. 2 zeros will come. 60 square, 60 into 60. Then 180 minus 40, then minus 2 into 20, 40. 22 by 7, 3600 into 180 minus 40 is 140. Again minus 40, you will get 100. Then we can multiple 36 into 22. Just leave it that all the zeros, do it 36 into 22 only. 12, 6, 7, 72, 2, 9, 7, 7, 9, 2. Then in here how many zeros total? 1, 2, 3, 4. Total 4 zeros are there. We can write 0, 0, 0, 0. Divide by 7. We can divide 7, 9, 2, 0, 0, 0, 0. Divide by 7. 1, 7. I think 9. In 9 again 1, 7, 2, 2. In 22, 3 times 21. And 1, write 1 0 in here. 1 time 7. Then 3, write 1 more 0. 30, 4 times 28. And 2, again next 0. Then 2 times 14. Then 6, again 1 more 0 is there. 1, 2, 3, 4. In 60, 8 times 56. We can write 1131428 centimeter cube. Equal to this centimeter cube we are going to change meter cube. What will do that time? Divide by which number? Centimeter cube we are going to change meter cube. Check it. 1 meter means 100 centimeter, isn't it? Then 1 meter cube means 1 into 1 into 1. Then only meter cube you will get. 3 times meter, we are multiple, isn't it? 1 into 1 into 1, we will get 1. That time 100 also we have to multiple 3 times. 100 into 100 into 100. 1. How many zeros? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 6 zeros. This number just divide by 1131428 divide by 1, 6 zeros. Then you will get that in meter cube. Equal to then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros. Then after point we need 6 numbers. So get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You will get 1.13428 meter cube. Check it after point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 numbers. This is our answer 1.131428 meter cube. You can see last question, that is question number 8. A spherical glass vessel has a cylindrical neck 8 centimeter long, 2 centimeter in diameter. And then we can draw that figure. Spherical glass with neck like cylinder. This is our figure. Then a cylindrical neck 8 centimeter long. That means height of this neck is 8 centimeter, 2 centimeter diameter. Okay, total diameter is 2 centimeter. The diameter of the spherical part, this part, diameter of spherical part is 8.5 centimeter. By measuring the amount of water it holds, how much water it can hold, a child find its volume to be 345 centimeter cube. Already one child measured how much water it can hold, that is 345 centimeter. Check whether she is correct or not. We don't know this answer is correct or not. We have to check that one. taking the above as the inside measurement and pi equal to 3.14. We have to find out volume of this spherical glass. We can write what are things given in here. Given radius of cylindrical part, cylindrical neck anything. We can take small letter r equal to diameter 2 centimeter, then radius means 2 divided by 2 equal to 1 centimeter, half of diameter. Then height of cylindrical neck, then radius of spherical part, capital letter R equal to radius, here diameter 8.5, then radius means half of diameter, 8.5 divided by 2, that is radius of spherical part. Then we can find out volume of this spherical glass. Volume of spherical glass. Equal to, how we can find out volume? First we will find out volume of this neck, that is cylinder. Volume of cylinder plus volume of sphere. Then volume of cylinder is pi r square h. Then volume of sphere, that is 4 by 3 pi capital letter R cube, because in here radius of spherical part we took capital letter R. Then give all the values, pi into r square, that means 1. 1 square into h is 8, 4 by 3 pi into r cube. R cube means 8.5 divided by 2 whole cube. Then pi take outside, pi is common. Then 1 square is 1 into 8 plus 4 by 3 into 8.5 divided by 2 all cube. You can write 8.5 divided by 2 into 8.5 divided by 2 into 8.5 divided by 2. 4 and 2. 2 times 2 and 2 cancel. Then 8.5 and 3 can you cancel? You get 2 times 25. We cannot cancel, isn't it? Then pi value is 3.14. 1 into 8, 8 plus multiple 8.5 into 8.5 into 8.5. That will get 85, 25, remainder 2, 40, 42. Then 8 into 5, 40, remainder 4. 8 into 8, 64 into 4, 68. 5, 2, then 4 plus 8, 12, remainder 1, 7. Into again one more 8.5, 85. 25, 2, 5 into 2, 10 plus 2, 12, remainder 1, 5 into 2, 10 plus 1, 11, again remainder 1, 35, 36. This is by 8, 8 into 5, 14, 4, 8 into 2, 16, 20, again remainder 2, 16, 18, remainder 1, 8 into 7, 56, 57. 5, 2, 1, 14, then 11, 6. 6, 1, 4, 1, 0.125, then after 0.123 number, divide by 3 into 2, 6. Then take LCM. 3.14 into divided by 6. When you take LCM, 8 into 6. 8 into 6, 48. Directly we can write 48 plus 614, 125. Then you can 48 and 614.125. 48 in here. Then 0.125, 12, 66. 662.125 divided by 6. Then using by 6 divide this 2. In 6, 1 time, again 6, 1 time. 2 divided by 6, we cannot, then 0. Sorry, point, then 0 1. In 21, 3 times, 18, isn't it? Then remaining 3. In 32, 5 times, then 30, remaining 2. In 25, 4 times. 3.14 into 110.354. Then multiple 3.14 into 110.354. That is, if you multiple, you will get 346.51 centimeter cube. You can multiple yourself. You will get this number, that is volume of water. But in question they are already given another answer, that is her answer, that is 345. That is correct or not? Not correct, isn't it? Therefore, she is not correct. Is our correct answer 346.51 centimeter cube.